Hey, we're here. I'm queer. And we're in LA. We're gonna get out of the car. I'm just staying cool while I can, guys. Just staying cool while I can. But I've got all my things. I'm gonna get out of this car. I'm gonna grab my water. And we're gonna go. Here we go. Yep. People are just getting off of their what's called CSP. And so they're just arriving for the day. And I'm gonna grab my hat because I am gonna need that, y'all. I am gonna need that. But I'm gonna put it in my thing here. Let me lock my car. I did park right next to the entrance where a lot of people are going in to start their day. But yeah, that's for my safety. That is for my safety, y'all. We're gonna have to make that a little looser on my neck. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, here we go. We're starting it out. Yeah, I've got my water. I'm around the corner from everybody right now. I'm on the other street. Let's show you where I'm at. Okay. Here we go in the loading zone. You know, there's all the people in there. They're walking through all the secret places right now to try and not get seen. He's just throwing trash away. And they're telling the people to come down this street to get on their course because they don't want anybody to see people coming on their courses. So like this guy who's a public, he just went towards the security doors because they're telling everybody to walk up Catalina or down Catalina and go in there and check it out. See, here's a young guy. He's probably on the TTC. Hi, sir. How are you today? You gonna go see your dad today on Libs? Do you have Libs today? It's Sunday. Your stats weren't up last week?
Sorry. What?
Are you pretending you don't speak Scientologies with your Sea Org belt on?
I appreciate it.
Honey, I was born into it. I understand. I did the RPF here. I was at CC. Yeah. But I see you have a red shirt, so that means you're on the TTC. What are you training to be? You're not on the TTC? They don't give them out red shirts anymore for that? Hi, ma'am. Are you currently on course? Did you know my mom when she was on course? Yeah. I'm serious. I would love to talk to you guys. No? Nobody? You guys can leave anytime you want. Don't spend your retirement. David Miscavige is a squirrel. See how they have all the people walking on the other side of the street? That kid is absolutely on the TTC guy. That kid that I just talked to, 100 P on the TTC. 1,000,000%. I would bet my life on that. You don't get a red button-down shirt unless you're on the TTC. He's probably an elder teen, I'm guessing. I have a couple of those. So from the scrawny facial hair, but all that back hair definitely has done the puberty. See, you see that parking garage over there, guys? They're going to hold classes and other things on the upper floor there. They're going to go in that elevator and go up. They're going to go up to the other floors. You know, oh, look at our tables all set up. I got to go say hi to everybody. Oh, we got a security guard out here. Oh, those are our security. Okay, fantastic. See, these are fun security guards. They're for us. Awesome. Let me come over here and say hi to everybody. What's up? What's happening? I just got here, so.
It's hot.
Yeah. The shade is nice.
Good guy.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Good to see you. These are our guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us out. Appreciate you. Let me go say hey to Lara and all those guys. You staying cool though?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. Let's do that. Let's stay very, very cool. What's happening? Nice to meet you. Hi.
Remember our moms were like
That's
together
right. Yeah.
in the same CC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
There you
great
go.
to meet you.
Good to meet you. How are you guys doing? Everybody staying cool? What's up? What's up, sister? How you doing? Good. Good. Just got here. I'm trying to stay cool.
I was telling
Yeah.
Blue looks totally different than being on camera.
Yeah.
It makes
It's
sense where things are
it's
now.
intimidating a little bit. Yeah. Well, because you can see the whole thing at once, and you're not like just looking at part of it.
Yeah, and it's exactly crazy because you're
Hi, Dan.
Sweetheart!
Hi.
I'm covered in sun lotion, but I
Me
want to
too.
smother
Happy
you with
Pride.
my love. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride, honey. How are you?
It's Nora, everybody.
It's Dan. Look, it's in the meta. We're having a meta moment. Hi. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. Thank you for everything. I'm good. What's up?
Heck yes.
Hey. Yeah.
It's a family reunion.
Hey.
What's happening?
Oh, I just got here. I parked on the other side on Catalina, so they are not thrilled with me. But that's okay. My car's safe, so I'll know exactly who did it. I'll know exactly who did it. What's happening? Oh my God! You came all the way down.
we did. Yes,
Thank
we did.
you.
Oh, it's so nice to see you.
Good to
I
see
love
you.
your channels.
Thank you.
I watch them every day.
Thank you.
Every time you make.
What is Lara leaving or is she just
No,
parking?
She's gonna move and park somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get in the shade.
Okay.
In a shade for a minute here. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see. Ah! What's up, Lara? My baby girl.
Oh, I think I'm gonna scare her.
Parked the bed. I was like, "Where's Nora?"
Coming up. Coming to get her. Coming to get her. I like the hair.
Yeah, you like
Do
it?
you like it?
Yo, I love it. I love it.
Feel
It feels
more,
freeing.
freeing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got
freeing.
I gotta put that on the other way or just leave it
Chill,
here.
sit here. This is where I'm blowing up balloons.
Okay, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm just gonna set up my thing. Yeah. Oh my God.
Ah, she has
I parked
mine.
on Catalina, and like everybody. So they're directing all of the people to go
that way.
Catalina, go in security. They have people doing stuff
Yeah.
in the park. There was a kid who came out and he had his red TTC shirt in his hand, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what are you training for?" And he's like, "I was like, didn't you get libs this week? It's Sunday. Are your stats down?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like totally trying to pretend. I was like, "Don't try and pretend you don't speak Scientology with your Sea Org belt on. Let's go.
With the
Let's
belt.
go.
Literally, you
With
see
the
the-
fucking belt.
I'm like, oh, I remember how many times I had to brass that up.
Right? Exactly.
Make sure it's not shiny enough.
Your mods want to see a picture of you. All right, got it.
In the mod chat.
Yep, that's
Mod
where it's
chat.
going.
There's Stacy. There's one of my mods guys. She's taking a break today. She's here protesting.
Woohoo!
My stream's up there with the audit and costs with Ashley while I was unloading items. So I'm gonna. It's so hot that I don't
It is.
even want to set up. This is gonna be the speaking area is gonna be over there in front of the cafe.
Okay.
That's what audit wanted or something.
Okay. Is Audit here or is she
Yeah,
on her way?
she's up there with
She's
the
up there.
food.
Okay, I'll walk up there in a minute. I just need some more water. Probably put my hat on because it's so crappy.
Yeah. You know what? I'm also gonna be
So do we have we got security up and down?
on both ends.
Both ends?
Our
Okay.
security. That
Perfect.
Security is Junior.
Right.
Who,
Over there with the rib guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a bigger black guy security. I believe he's up there with Audit
Okay.
LA and the cops right now. And
Okay.
He's really sweet.
What are the cops doing here? They're just checking in, or are
She
those?
doesn't know. I think Audit actually called for them. I'm actually not sure. I
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
know
go
when
up there.
Ashley runs up with my stream. it's
Then
always
something's going on.
important,
Okay,
so
I'm gonna go
I'd
up there and
rather
see
it
what's
be
up.
over there
Oh
than
yeah, yeah. We'll go
more
see what's up.
cameras over there.
Yeah, 100%. Let's always keep the cameras. Oh, I was talking to hella people on the corner,
Yep. I
and
talked
they,
to this guy. He's been
yeah.
out at CCHR every time we're there. He's always out. They send him out. He's a friendly
That's
guy. He
wild.
gets along with me, so they send him out. And I'm like, oh, are we gonna smile again today? And he smiled, and then I gave him a hip hip hooray.
I love
smiling.
it. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna set this up here for now, and then we can do that.
All right, now we got a little more sun protection on my face. Okay, guys, hang on. I'm gonna walk it up. We're gonna go see Audit. They're really trying to pump up the Scientology music. They've re-recorded this album, though. I'm gonna tell you that this is not the OG recording.
No, the
This is the
OG He was with the Italian
Yeah,
chick.
the
What's her
Italia,
name?
Fabia, or was
No, it was like,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Oh shit, I can't rember. I know exactly who you're talking.
Salanze.
Yeah.
Salanze.
Yeah, this is a re-record. You know who this probably is? Kelly Hedden and Shannon.
Nobody I know, but maybe
No,
my
you know, Michael-
father can introduce them to the manager of Rush,
Right.
like he was gonna do for me.
Well, he's out.
I'm kidding.
Jeff Levin, you can go meet him
It was
now.
one of the times that my dad was like, "Oh, well, you know, the manager of Bush is a Scientologist."
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Or Rush.
Rush, yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's good information for me to know.
Right. Hi, how are you today, sir? See, there's nothing going on at the Lion's Mane here. I don't know who this is. They're probably Scientologists coming. That lady's going on course. No, she just works here. She's going to post. Let's see. You headed course today, ma'am? Make sure you know you can choose to do anything you want. You're not trapped in there. You can leave anytime. There's people here to help you. You too, sir. Did you sign the billion-year contract? Are you an indentured servant? No? Okay. No comment. No comment. No comment. We're just going to keep walking. Oh, look at the birdie, guys. See, now behind here, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Can you guys see through that? There's like little seating areas, and this is like where people would go to smoke and bullshit like that. I have not been on this street now for a few years. We got cops over here without it. See? So these are offices down here, right? And other stuff. So see all these? Okay, you guys see those embossments on the side of the building? You know who did that? My ex-husband, Cameron. He made all of those. He's the reason why they have all that flourish. And SP decorated your building. Yeah, they never changed it. He made all of those, guys. Yeah. He was the head of arts and signs for many years here. Here's Mona. I'm going to go talk to Mona and audit, and we're going to see what's happening. Flag can kiss my ass. Miss Mona.
Major hugs. Hi, dear.
Hi, sweetheart.
How are you?
I'm good. We good? We copacetic here? What's happening?
Yeah, well, I was living until my phone overheated and.
Okay,
No,
well,
no,
there's
it's
Mona,
just a-
everybody. There she is.
Hi, you
There's Fat
guys.
Grammy in the flash.
Oh, in the flash, nice and hot.
What's happening? Why are the cops here?
They're just patrolling and being for us, and audit's got their ear, and I've been trying to get her off from their ear so they can go do their job.
Yeah, she's, well, it's good to give them as much info as possible. Let me go see.
She's auditing.
That's her job. That's her job. Hi, officer.
Oh my God! Hey.
Oh, can you tell?
Sir, officer, she's an
This is-
ex-Scientologist.
Hi.
They don't understand why.
Thank you so much for being out here. I appreciate you.
No worries.
She was like one of the.
No, I was born into it. Actually, my mom ironically did Lamaze class here when it was still Cedars of Sinai in the building at the end there with Sylvester Stallone. That's a whole other story. But I worked over at the Celebrity Center, the Chateau Elise over there, and then I was enslaved here for 3 years for being gay, right? So we would live in the basement, 32 people to a room, 20-minute meal breaks, running everywhere, no contact with anyone, not even allowed pictures of your family,
Right.
nothing. And I had to escape by trying to kill myself because they wouldn't let me leave. I did all of the things, right? Like if you want to leave the police force tomorrow, you just turn in your badge and you're gone, right? And you're like, okay, this wasn't for me.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't walk out. That's why often people say that. And then I can see you guys are here to help out, but there has been a very strong alliance between Scientology and the LAPD via your police activities league, which is like so gross, right? Because donors pay for that, then they cut you guys a check, and then somebody from your office shows up to get the check at the Celebrity Center at their gala every year, right? And so we know as people who are like enslaved here, we can't go talk to you guys because we know, like, you know, you guys probably just put us in a car and bring us back here, right? So there's a lot of lack of trust. And then also there's been a lot of like private hiring of police officers and off hours to pay you guys like, 10 times your regular salary. I'm like, listen, I'm out here too. Like if somebody's gonna pay me 10 times my regular salary, I'm not mad at you guys about that. Like we all need it. We all got bills to pay. I got 4 kids to feed. I get it. But it's been really hard to get a voice out there to listen about it. So I really appreciate you guys being here, like sincerely to like,
And I worked really hard
to patrol and
with,
stuff.
the chief of police and the police commission to gain their trust. This is the first ever permit for this area.
Ever.
Okay.
For
and-
anybody that's not them.
FYI, that young lady not to yell into the event.
Okay.
She can yell on the street,
Right.
whatever way they're not into.
Right, okay,
So
thank you.
But yeah, I was very involved with CPAB. Okay, I am not opposed to, I go to every meeting almost of the police commission. The chief knows that he's telling the chief on and on. He's like, that guy, he's a high-end person because I go there with respect. Okay, and he knows me personally. The commission knows me personally because I'm always there advocating for the children and the victims. But I do it peacefully, and they trusted me enough to give me this because normally they don't. Okay, they've never done it before, so that's why it's so huge. That's why we are very adamant about peacefulness.
So maybe now it's like shifting towards your guys'
I'm hoping.
your guys' side.
We hope
we
so.
worked
We
really hard
really
to
hope
do
so,
that.
officer.
As long as it stays peaceful, I'm sure.
We're never the ones to cause shenanigans.
never.
Just to be abundantly clear,
Yes,
there
I
have
would
been
never go to their house.
hundreds of false calls into you guys about what's happening, and none of them end up panning out.
Yeah, they called you guys yesterday to get here for the porta potty during tax alert, and they came, but they told them that there's nothing they can do, and they moved it all, but they still moved it.
They moved it up there.
Yeah, from that apartment building.
Oh my God! There's the porta potty, guys. They moved it. They moved it from that end of the street. This is not a small block. Okay.
I hope she stopped because it's a song. It's a copyright.
Yeah. I know we gotta keep stopping and starting. You just gotta stop and start. Yeah. So that's that. There's the porta potty. I'll be visiting there later. Hi. Nothing? No hello? Happy Father's Day if you guys are fathers. Okay. Hi sir, how are you today? Are you hired by Scientology to come out here and patrol? If you guys have kids, don't let them come here. I grew up in this. I beg you to just Google Scientology. Find out what you're standing in front of. This is a human trafficking cult. You don't want your lives associated with that. I don't care how much they're paying you because all that money is stolen from people that they're ripping off. Like this lady's probably been in for 50 years. She has no retirement. She'll never not come here until she dies. That's not a way to live. One day you're going to retire. You're going to have a good retirement. I can tell you guys are good guys. Just know what you're supporting here. And I just want to be clear, just so I'm not doing the wrong thing. Is this the line or is that the line? Can I be here or I can't go on the bricks? Okay. Thank you. I just want clarification because I don't have any intention of going in there. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally, if this was it, I just want to be on the right thing. Thank you.
Cleared that.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know, right, Dan? I want to know.
Great question. I learned that too.
Yeah. You never know. Sometimes they want to push it out. So I don't know where it is today.
She was 5 centimeters over the invisible.
I'm not doing that today. We're not doing that. Thank you. Those guys are great.
Yeah,
They're great. They're fantastic. So see, guys, listen, when you have conversations that aren't as Scientology would characterize. Oh, by the way, Dan, all of the people are going in from Catalina.
Okay.
So if we walk all the way, you want to walk?
Yeah,
you want to go? Let's go. Dan and I are going to walk around Catalina.
I figured they were
So
funneling in. From
yeah,
somewhere.
and I can tell that they're holding like stuff in the parking lot. Hang on, we'll just give this guy his. Yeah. So they're telling people don't come down here. And that's fine. They don't have to. You guys can leave anytime you want. What's up, Michael? Come here. Where's my hug? I don't get a hug. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm good. How are you?
Hi, Michael. Good to see you.
Happy Pride, love.
How's it going?
Good. I just got here like a little bit ago. I'm just gonna take a lap. Is Serge coming?
He's meeting people right now,
Okay.
so he's gonna try later maybe.
Okay, perfect.
Heck yeah.
All right, love you. See you soon. Guys, we saw Michael and my camera got flipped. I don't know what happened. Now you're on me. Anyway, well, maybe I saw Michael and you guys did it.
For you, yeah.
Awkward. Awkward.
A little bit.
That's all right. See, I brought my microphone out to be bougie, but also so they know, like, I'm here recording.
From a distance, I'm like, oh, thank God, the local news is here. Then, like,
But see, people will talk to me more if I have a microphone to
legit.
hand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, it's the microphone, guys.
The only thing we need to
gives
do
you-
is get you a Nora, what's
Right.
up with Nora rap or an
I need
SPTV
to
rap.
something.
Like, yeah,
I need to.
something
Yeah, I got. That's the next thing. Hello, security. You guys can leave anytime.
Security.
The security's checking us out, doing facial recognition. More security. You guys can leave anytime you want. We got help for you. SOS. Let us know.
So these are audio as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they can hear you.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Hi guys.
Hey!
How are you?
Daddy Osa!
Right? Yeah. No, they can hear you. They can see you. It's the whole thing, guys. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see through it. Look at. There's nobody here. They have a slide. They have tents. They have no one there. No one is doing anything because they can't have the people not be on course. They can't have them be somewhere else. So no neighbors are showing up there. Who's going to show up?
But here's the
Who's
question.
coming?
They put all the work into putting this up, but we can still see through.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Scientology flunk.
You did it wrong.
Flunk.
You did it wrong.
I can
again.
still see you.
Your cult is
It's because they're cheap.
Yeah.
It's
really
because
is.
they're cheap.
Let's just get the thinnest fabric and just pretend that nobody can
This
see
is-
our body weight.
Right? It's just cheap. It's really bad. Hi. I'm just gonna wave every time there's a security
Yeah,
camera.
Every 2 feet. Hi.
Hi. You gotta just tell them. Somebody is letting their dog poop all over here. That's flunk.
Well,
Flunk Scientologists dog poop all over your property. Very downstat. Very gross. Look at that cute little Mini Cooper. I love that. The color is fabulous. Very gay. Who's driving that? They are gay. I'm calling it now. They are gay. Maybe not a Scientologist. Hi, sir. How are you today? Just gonna
we're doing great. Thanks for asking.
make sure you Google Scientology so you know what you're working for. It's a human trafficking cult. Okay. Got to keep the security guards informed, guys, because they don't know. Look at these gross bushes that they've grown out on Catalina. This is so sad. And then they put more stuff on top. Okay. These houses over here, guys, Scientology doesn't own any of those. Those are regular people that live there. Not even Scientologists can afford to live there because they don't have any money. They've spent it all on Lafayette's bullshit. Okay? And people, right? Oh, no, he doesn't get any adulation from me. That's his given name.
That's true.
We're not using your preferred pronouns, okay? No.
No.
Hi,
absolutely
security.
not. Hey, girl.
No, not today. You're Lafayette. Okay, so this is another entrance into the parking lot, which they've built higher walls. Those didn't used to be there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no, that building right there is ASHO. That's the back side of the Lion building, and that's the side of the one at the end. And then this is well, there's a building around the corner.
Okay.
Is where the mill is, where they would do the woodwork.
The mill. Okay. Wow.
And it's part of this building. Like this one goes all the way back. Hi. And so they're having like all the staff come in here. See, we've got some coming down the street, guys. We've got some coming down the street. We're gonna see if we can talk to them. They are going to run into security, or they're gonna run into this fenced off area, which is the loading dock. That's where they receive packages, but also sometimes they like huddle up in their little musters. This girl, who knows?
They're taking the driveway.
Well, she's got a Starbucks. She could just be a regular, or she could be a person who's. Are you here for this, or you just live here?
Nope.
No comment. Okay, that's all right. People don't have to comment. I'm not forcing it. It's
No, not at all.
They have the right to not talk to me. Hi, sir. How are you today? Are you going on course? No. You always know if it's a Scientologist, they don't talk. They don't talk.
Give themselves away.
It's sad because they're commanded not to, not because they can't.
Yeah, right.
These guys, not Scientologists.
Oh.
No, definitely not.
Adam. Hi, Adam.
Oh, are you guys Scientologists? No? Okay, fantastic. Awesome. We're here protesting. You're cool. I love how you have to clarify. We're cool. Thank you. Thank
Like,
you.
Can't be Scientology.
No, fuck that shit. No, we're here protesting. I grew up in it. So we're here protesting, trying to get awareness and, you know, let people know what's up.
Did you go to this?
Oh yeah. No. I was born into it. I worked over at the Celebrity Center, Fancy Pants place, and then when they found out I was gay, I got sent here to live in a room with 32 other people and run.
Actually, kids in there.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. That the children now are not born into it because they stopped doing that in the 90s, but people like me who left have had kids, right? I'm 49, so like people who have kids my age in their teens are getting recruited, you know, 12, 13, you know, fuck education. You don't need that. You can read and write. So go work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week for $50 a week. Seems logical. You know, we'll give you food. Like this gentleman here who's probably been in this year ago, probably 50 years. Is it 50 years? 55? See, no, but see, like, and it's elder abuse at this point. Like, literally, that guy is the same age as my mom in his 70s. And he's never going to retire. They probably stole his identity and took out 20 loans in his name and credit cards. And now what's he going to do? He has no family. He never had kids. He's stuck there. There's nothing. And when they get too old, there's a house down Fountain where they stick all the super sick people, or right across the street here. And they literally, look up Rosemary Brown. She escaped. Her son was born in, but he's an active Army Ranger. He got her out and she brought the receipts. Like, she had all of the loans they'd taken out in her name, all of the credit cards, everything that she did not consent to. She did not give her authorization. So that's, yeah, no, it's insane. Yeah. You gotta go right up here. Okay, and you see where those blue. That's right. Hey, man, hi. Hi, I'm Nora.
Hi.
I used to be here. How long have you been? Like, my mom joined in the 70s. How long have you been in?
A long time.
A long time, like the 70s?
Who are you?
My name's Nora.
Nora, what's your last name?
Oh, well, you would probably.
And where do you live?
Did you know my dad?
I want to know.
Did you know my dad, Consova?
Probably.
Did you know my dad, Consova?
This is the end.
Yeah. Did you know him? You want to know where I live? Why do you want to? You want to come visit? I make really good food. I can make you some food.
Give me your address.
Sure. You can look me up. I've got an address online. I mean, I don't live here anymore. I live in Oregon, but you're welcome. You're welcome to come visit. I would love to cook you a meal, talk about, can I ask you a serious question? Real serious question. Okay. Why is it okay for David Miscavige to change the tech multiple times when L. Ron Hubbard made it clear in tech D grades that is a suppressive act? I mean, if you're a staunch Scientologist and you believe what L. Ron said, why would David Miscavige have that authority? This is locked, but you can go up here. I'm not blocking your way. I'm telling you exactly where to go. But why would that be okay with you as somebody who's been in as long as you have? Do you think L. Ron would be okay with that? Because he's not source anymore. David Miscavige is now source. There you go, right up there. No comment? You're okay with Scientology being squirreled? Okay, you're a squirrel then. Congrats.
Enjoy your cult.
Go right into your squirrel station and do David Miscavology. See, they got no comeback for that, guys. He wants my address. Like, I'm sorry. That was so single white female. Like, who walks up to somebody's like, I want your address. Really? Like, do you want to wear my skin also? What the fuck was that? Right?
Well done, my
friend. Thank you. I mean, these Scientologists are wilding. They're not even telling their people where to go. The fucking SPs are.
Oh my God.
He touched me, guys. He's gonna have to go confess that he touched an SP. But guess what, guys? I didn't shatter. He didn't confront me. I'm not shattered. Like, oh my God, this is wild.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. They can't take it when you're polite.
Yeah.
He thought he was gonna provoke me. He thought he was gonna do it.
That's the game.
What's up, my man? How you doing? There. He's gonna go. I wonder what they get from Amazon.
Who's that?
They don't get anything fun. They're getting some bullshit. That's an old lady who works. She's going on course. Love how the security. Are you guys with ICE? Is that why you're covering your face? Can I ask you a question? How come you can't confront and shatter me? I'm sure you've done the PTSSP course at least 3 times. Where's all the confront? Scientologists, where's your confront? Are you coming over here? Oh, good. Yes, they are. That's why we're protesting. I grew up in there. Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Have a great,
Happy Father's Day.
enjoy your beautiful Sunday. Ma'am, you can leave anytime you want. We have people out here that love you and will help you. Anytime. I don't think she's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. That lady was like, why?
Woo, woo, woo.
What's up? Yeah, no, it is. So they're telling people to come up here. That's the door, guys, that I escaped out of when I was bloodied and bruised. That was behind that door in this part of the wall where there's no windows. That's where we would all do our auditing. Hey, sir. He's not gonna come talk. I'm very friendly. I have snacks. I do. I have to go get my bag. I have snacks. I have gummy bears, and they're not special. I don't do that. I'm too vanilla. I'm too vanilla for that shit, guys. Yeah. See, and then we got this beautiful little cafe over here. This used to be like a little pharmacy, and then upstairs was like a chiropractor and stuff.
Really?
And then it was like a shoe store. It was like a bunch of. Oh, it was a tailor once.
Now it's a
Yeah.
restaurant with the view of the cross.
This company right here, Better Health, Michael Better, right? He's a Scientologist. That's Scientologist right there. Oh yeah, Hundy P. Oh yeah, I mean he just has, but see also people like that shoot themselves in the foot because they are so close. They don't have an excuse not to come.
Ah.
See, you
they're
think
watching you, Michael.
right? Oh my God, they have all the cameras. They can
Yep,
see hi. Yeah, cameras everywhere.
You're gonna
Cameras
have to
over
do a
there.
montage edit of all your cameras.
Oh my camera. There's another one. There's another one. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is an entrance nobody ever uses. It's beautiful. This was the main entrance of Cedar Sinai.
Yep.
So up there, and I told everybody earlier, like you see all the embossed Scientology logos.
Yep.
So my ex-husband made those. That was made by an SP. They never took it down. Okay.
I guess they're like,
They're
well,
just-
good enough, I guess.
Right,
Just
well-
ignore that fact.
They can't. You know how much it is? Like
Yeah,
we
really.
re-stuccoed that. I did a lot of stucco. SP's stuccoed your building. If you can hear me in that window, we have people who can help you. You can leave anytime you want. You're not stuck there.
It's okay to leave Scientology.
This is where they do all their super secret fucking computer shit, computer hacking, incom. Over here, what's up, Melody? Over here, if we were able to go up there, you would see people doing coursework, learning how to become
At the top of the garage?
learning how to become a billionaire member. They're keeping all of the minors up there. That guy I talked to earlier went up there. They're hiding the children up on the roof. They don't have no water or anything up there for them. They don't care about that. It's green. You got it. Yeah, we got multiple cops now, but we already talked to these guys, and they're here to help us. They've actually been assigned. What's up, Stacy? Michael's chilling in the shade. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. I got to get in the shade here, guys. I'm burning up. It is hot as ass out here today. My God. Okay, where'd all my shit go? I'm hot. I got to get my bag. I need a snack. I need some water. I don't know where I left my water and shit, guys. I'm going to find it. Hopefully it's still there. I don't know. Yes.
We're not monetized, but a lot of people are.
I'm monetized.
Oh, no, me too.
Hi. Good to meet you.
I'm Bob.
You're what?
Bob.
Hi, Bob. So you guys are just here protesting?
Yes. My first protest.
Sweet. Were you ever in Scientology, or you're just an Angelino? You were. Like from when to when? Why?
She's got an amazing story.
I have an anecdote.
Are you born in like me, or you just walked into an acting
I
class?
was born. My mom actually started when she was pregnant with me.
Oh shit.
She got it from my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother was in Scientology. My mom was in Scientology.
Okay. Of course.
I grew up there, and when I was
Here or where?
LA, Russia.
Oh, in Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Tell me.
Yeah. So when I was 12, I moved here, My mom didn't have any language, but she came here for Scientology.
Right.
And she came to the church with $20,000 to buy herself an auditor
Sure.
course.
Sure.
And they told her it's not enough money.
Yeah.
They spoke with her in English. And
20,000 is not enough, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So they actually ended up taking another $20,000 from multiple credit cards that they opened in her name.
Of course.
And she didn't have a job. She didn't have anything. And she couldn't pay for my Scientology. So she was the only one going. And when she asked for a new auditor on the way to OT1, they told her that she's asking for too much. And out of this building, they got security to escort her out.
How many years ago was that happened to your mom?
That was, I want to say roughly 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what were you like made to do all the like the bullshit kid courses, like the little communications course? Did you go to a Scientology school?
Yes, I went to a Scientology school in my first grade.
Which one?
In Nizhny Novgorod, it's in Russia.
Wow, in Russia. Guys, okay, so when I joined at Celebrity Center,
Yes.
I was 18. I was already born into Scientology. But they told me, okay, you're really smart. They wanted to train me in Russian to go to Russia to deliver Scientology. Now, you know, I'm sure you've heard that it's now illegal in Russia to be Scientology. So listen, Russia's got it. Russia's got it.
Russia knows what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awesome. So where is your mom now?
She's here, but she doesn't do Scientology anymore since then, obviously.
Okay, so she's still in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Okay. And you guys are both happy being out of Scientology?
So happy. I mean, honestly, when they took the money from my mom and she couldn't pay for my courses anymore, and I was like higher up the bridge already, so my courses were costing money.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to go because we didn't have money to make me go. I was kind of happy already at that point. Yeah, I was like, okay, Scientology, you're losing me, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you lied to my mom because, you know, they said...
Thank you!
They said that they were going to take payments, and they took out all the money. They maxed out her credit cards.
Wow.
And for that, they lost me right away.
That's awesome. How old were you when that happened?
I was 13.
So where did you get on the bridge to freedom?
Well, I finished the Dianetics seminar, and I was already on my way to pre-clear.
Yeah. See, so she was a child, guys, being indoctrinated into Scientology. This is another story of a kid escaping. Good for you. Good for your mom. I'm glad that you're, you know, happy and healthy being, you know, whatever you are now. What do you do? What do you got something to tell these guys? A channel, anything, Instagram, whatever?
No, I'm not on socials, but I'm very happy that people are watching and they're supporting what you do because it's important. Not a lot of people know.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
it's
That's true.
important to let people know about Scientology and what they're doing, how evil they truly are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm Nora.
Nora?
I'm all sweaty. Sorry.
Maria, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maria. That's amazing. I love that. Guys, I love that. I'm going to stay here in the shade for a minute because I am so hot. We're going to film the cops. I'm going to steal one of these seats. I don't even know whose seat this is. I don't care. We're going to sit. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute and I'm going to look at chat. Oh, good. Hi, if you want my picture, just ask. I'll come over. We'll do a selfie. This guy's literally taking my picture without my consent. Like, for real. If you want a picture, just ask. They already know who I am. They already know you can ask for a picture. It's okay. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just know you're working for a child human trafficking cult that allows children to be married to men your age. How does that make you feel? This guy was like literally taking my picture, y'all. That's wild. Shit is wild. I gotta get my water. Just literally wild. Wild. Okay, I'm gonna look at some questions here, guys. Let me flip it around, okay? Here we go. Let's do some questions. I can't see. I gotta put these are prescription, but they're polarized, guys. I can't see. I'm putting them down here for a minute. Oh, it's hot. I'm hot. I'm sitting in the shade to get some water. Okay, my story. Oh my goodness, that's a long one. Why do I have... I got one of my dog hairs on the microphone, guys. No, I don't eat shrimp. I'm allergic. Steve Mango's coming down. Let's go. Throw up a peace sign if they okay. You were going to join. Why do I say it's bad? Well, I was born into it, guys. I was enslaved under a billion-year contract. And when I asked to leave, they forcibly physically held me. And then when I ran away, they sent people to come and intimidate my parents and break their door down to get me back multiple times. And then when I went before a panel of my peers to say, I don't want to be here, please let me leave, they finally said yes, except one of the men in the buildings in front of me here held on to that approved petition to end my indentured servitude for 3 months while they mentally and physically tortured me. And I finally succumbed and said, okay, I guess I'll just stay, and celebrated that moment, saying he knew I was going to change my mind. And then, being told that I'm better off dead. And then I tried to be dead. And then they still tried to make me stay. Okay. So yeah. So there you go. That's the gist. Whew. Guys, I'm even wearing like a cooling shirt. Sheila, we're protesting Scientology. We are here outside of one of their main complexes here in Los Angeles, known as Big Blue. This is the side of the building. This is the one that you see in all the news stories when they talk about, Scientology. They show you the big Scientology sign and all of that. So, yeah. But I'm just chilling here on the sidewalk. Why would they want to keep me? Because they have so few people to choose from, guys. If they get someone who's fully indoctrinated, already born in, considered a comebacker, a last lifetimer, they're gonna hang on to you for dear life, because it's very hard to get people to sign away their life and agree to only receive $50 a week when you get paid in compensation. No, they did not do anything to help me, Austin. They did not. I received no help from them. There is nothing beneficial in Scientology, guys. There is a negative effect on your life. There is no benefit from any portion of Scientology. Do not get it twisted. Do not let them forward that propaganda. Good morning to Australia. Do they think they'd let me back? Fuck no, I'm gay as fuck. They don't like gay people. What's up, Melody? Hi. Hi, everybody in Melody's chat. What's up? Let's go. Oh, you girl, fix that. We need some better sandbags or something on that. The banner's falling over. The neck fan, I know. I wish I had one. Yeah, no Leslie dinosaurs allowed. That's correct. No, the window cleaning lessons were not valuable. Snot face. Good to see you here. Thank you, Maggie. You guys like the hair? Oh, here comes the guy. He's going to come talk to me. I'm so excited. Hang on. We're about to have an interview here with security. Hi.
Will you walk around with me and tell me some stuff? Make a small adjustment to you guys' canopy. This leg has just come up.
Oh, yeah. That's what, yeah. No, that's all right. Melody will do it. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. We'll definitely fix that. But seriously, you can come talk to us. It's totally fine. That was one of their security guys here. This is hired security. And they are like telling us that one of the canopy legs went inside the flower bed. So we had to fix that. It's not a big deal. We're good. We did it. It's all good. We got another car here. What's happening with my project? I don't know what project you're talking about. Yes, I put on 70 SPF sunscreen all over my body. I will reapply later. Thank you. Hi, Ireland.
Can we open this up, please?
I need shade.
I know, but Friday, we all have to have shade. I understand, but just maybe over there, babe.
I'll come right here. Is that better?
Yeah, that's part of what they ask you to keep this clear.
Okay, yeah. No, I got it. I'll sit here. Guys, I gotta move. I was blocking too much of the sidewalk with my fat ass. Oh, guys, I brought snacks for myself because I didn't know what the food situation. I don't see lots of food, so I brought some nuts. These are fancy nuts. Let's see what I got. Honey glazed almonds, different types of glazed almonds. Let's have a couple of those. I'm hungry a little bit. I had a big breakfast. You want to know why I'm protesting, Short King? Give me a sec. I'll give you the 411. We're protesting the let's see, fever dream delusions of a psychotic failed science fiction writer and what they do, you know, to the people who are stuck here. Yeah. No, I'm not waiting for Superman. A Coke. Can I give you some cash?
No. Just like a regular Coca-Cola?
Yeah, regular Coca-Cola, my friend.
I think I'm going to get 2 big bags of ice and put it in that ice chest.
Okay.
There's an ice chest somewhere here.
Yeah, there's like 2 there, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll put 2 Cokes in there.
Yeah,
I'll get, like,
I can give
2
you
Cokes
money.
for you. No,
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
I tried, guys. I tried. Yes, I need my sugar drugs, guys. Huh? Yeah. Guys, I also got gummy bears because nothing is complete without gummy bears. Why do people fall for it? That's an incorrect assumption, but it's a good question. So people don't fall for it, right? There's nothing to fall for. They prey on vulnerable people who are looking for answers to their life and why their existence is the way that it is. And they say, you know what? We see you and we can help you. We have the answers. And when you're feeling like shit and you're down at the bottom of your life and you're failing, that sounds great, right? Anytime somebody has certainty, it's the same thing that anybody does when they're doing this type of stuff, right? Mega preachers, all of those people, right? They'll do the same thing. It's all the same spiel, right? I've got the answer you're looking for. You just give me money and we'll get you that. Have I seen folks? Not just yet. Not just yet, Aubrey. Good to see you here. Thank you, Scrope. They are foreigners. Now, I am not in favor of what ICE is doing right now. I find it absolutely despicable and disgusting. However, I am this close, guys, I'll be honest with you, to calling the anonymous tip line and letting them know that there are hundreds of people in these buildings on expired R1 visas. Oh, thank you for the gift, Mommers. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to smell that or something. And I was trying to see if I knew that guy. Third time's a charm. Am I feeling calmer this time? Yes. Yes, I am feeling much calmer. Hi, sir. How are you today? Yeah? Thank you. See, we got people honking as they're driving up L. Ron Hubbard Way. I know that guy that's across the street, and I can't remember his name. I'm pretty sure. I'm recognizing him from afar, so I'm not sure if it's the same guy. But he's looking at all the signs, guys. He's looking at the signs. Look at that. See, he thinks our security guards are his security guards. They almost look like they came from the same company. So it's a little wild, right? I think they're a little confused. Like, should they be with us? Should they be against us? What should they be doing? They don't know. They aren't sure. Hey. Yeah. So, we're just chilling here, guys. We're just chilling. We'll watch the street here. We'll see who we see. But look, see how he's going across the street? You guys can see him. He's way in the distance there. Maybe not. He might be behind the signs now. Oh, what have we got here? What have we got here? What is happening? Is that Witch Cher? Yes. I think it is. I think that's Witch Cher. I don't know who that is, but the costume is fabulous. I love it. No, that's Bob. What's up, Bob? Love it. Love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. How long have I been protesting? I got here, I want to say like an hour ago. Good idea to cut my hair. Yeah. Well, it's hot as hell, guys. So, yeah, that's actually helping, believe it or not. What's up, Professor Kakan? Yeah, I'm going to do another lap in a minute. I just needed to cool off and refuel here a little bit. What's up, Gina? I have no idea what they're doing at the Ronald McDonald House. Tell me about it. It is amazing. They're trying to copyright us so bad with this bullshit music. I'm gonna end this live, guys, at an hour, and then I'm gonna come back, and we're just gonna do multiple lives. Yeah, the shade is definitely cool. We got people here from all over the country, guys. It's amazing. It's awesome, and we're the protest is going until 10. We have the permit. Look at them. They closed the cafe, guys. They closed it. They don't want anybody. They're going to lose so much business. That's one of their big money makers. Oh my God, you're an angel. Thank you. Look,
I have like 15.
look, guys. Now I'm fabulous. Now I'm fabulous. I'm so gay right now. I couldn't get more gay if I tried. But they've closed the cafe, guys, which is insane, right? Because that is one of the few ways they actually make money on the daily. How are people going to eat their food? They told these people to bring their own lunch. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bob is just parading. All right, let me take these off so I can see your questions better. They better play Joe's music. Yeah, I hope they start blaring that soon. We need that. Hi, honey.
Bye, baby. Bye, baby.
All right, I'll see you. See you later. Say hi to Serge. Give him a hug for me. There goes Michael. He's so gorgeous. Look at him. Look at him. No soup for you. Yeah. Oh, I am, guys. I am absolutely. Is somebody trying to make a thing about me saying I was dipping out early? Here's the deal, guys. I flew in yesterday morning. I literally got to the air. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I took the first flight here. Okay. And then, who's this guy? Oh, Mark. What is up, guys? We have a legit journalist here. Look at this. We have the real deal. It's Mark Ebner. What's that? Except for you, Mark. Except for you.
I'm an OGSP, you know it.
That's right. What's up? Thank you for turning up.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, this is the first time. Now, you tell me if we're wrong, but I believe this is the first time anyone has gotten a permit for any Scientology location to protest with a permit.
Is Mr. Ortega aware of, I mean, if you don't care, but I mean, obviously, he'll put...
He's said nothing.
What?
He did a total other article today he put up, which is good. Jeff Levin wrote a piece for him about his kids, not being able to talk to him.
Well,
but nothing.
I'll send him some pics.
Yes!
And yesterday I did a little recon here, and you know how they blacked out for that entire event, which has the
3 people
attendance level of a Trump parade, right? this all the blackout around the block, that was one old volunteer on a ladder.
Did you guys?
I was like, "Where's OSHA?"
They're OSHA doesn't come. The fire department doesn't come. Nobody comes. Nobody comes.
Yeah, but they'll do their damnedest to try and get you off the sidewalk.
100%.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we've already had their security came over. I want to say 5 minutes ago because that leg was in the garden. We were on their property. So he was like, "Can you guys?" And then I was like, "Okay, go ahead." And he's like, "Oh no, I'm not going to touch any of your stuff." Like backing away as if it's like I was like, "Okay, well, she'll fix it," because I was sitting. But I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
That is an Theta pop-up if I've ever seen one.
I know. Look at this canopy. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's insane. This is insane. Well, you're amazing for being here. This is, guys, if you don't know who this is Mark Ebner. He's an OG SP who's been writing about Scientology for
1996.
There you go, guys.
Do you want to buy a
29
Spy
years. There
magazine? Yeah.
you go. Do you want to buy a bridge?
Look math in your head?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I graduated high school in 1994. That was easy.
Yeah,
But
that's because you have superpower, man.
I'm a last lifetime clear, Mark.
Off L. Ron Hubbard way. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the chat.
Absolutely, my friend. All right, guys.
My eye on your Haribos.
Oh, you can have some.
Gold bears.
Yeah, you gotta have the Haribos. You can't have the generic stuff. Get me out of here.
Take a pic.
What did you think I was gonna pick? There we go, guys.
I did give you the option.
I don't see Liz here, but we're still talking about her dad. If you guys know where Bob Ferris is, let us know.
Liz, we love you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. As you can see, look at this rager they've got going on here today on L. Ron Hubbard Way. They closed their cafe.
Oh, did
How are people supposed to eat?
Exactly.
How are they supposed to fuel their body thetans if they don't have delicious
Those
snacks?
Thetans need some calories, man. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah. Dan, the cafe's closed. Look at.
Oh, like actually. Yeah.
No, literally.
Like all the clothes. Couldn't be more clothes.
Yeah. This is like condemned.
Did they think we were going to sit on the benches or something? The fact that they had to turn them
Yeah, they
away?
turned the benches around. Guys, look at. They turned the benches around. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. See, that guy was cool. Oh, I'm going to sit again, guys. I'm sweating out of every pore of my body. What? What did I do? Oh, okay. They're going to move the banner.
Put it so traffic can see it.
Yeah, okay, good. Put it out there, yeah.
Fountain, or we're going fountain? Up here to Sunset.
Taking it to Sunset, guys. Taking it up to Sunset. Yeah. Turning benches around. Who gave me a super chat? Who did that? Oh, Matrix Tech Solutions in the house. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. But my flight is tonight, guys. My flight is tonight. So I'm literally in and out. So I have to be at LAX. Literal hell. And I got to bring my rental car back. So, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, the benches, like, come on. How petty Betty can you be? Thank you! Always say thank you for the honks, guys. They'll just DoorDash and not tip? Yeah, probably. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, I mean, this side of the street, Scientology did buy these buildings up years ago. I think there's like one left, like this one right here that I'm next to. I'm pretty sure they didn't buy that one, but they bought pretty much every building on the block. It is fucking hot as hell here right now. It's supposed to be almost 90, guys. I have not been in Angelino for 20 plus years. No, Serge hasn't stopped protesting, but you gotta ask Serge. I don't represent anybody else, but Michael was here and he said Serge is coming later. So yes, there is a Panda Express close. Yeah. Thank you. It has arrived on the corner. Okay. No, I didn't mute. We're protesting here, protesting the Church of Scientology, protesting children being enslaved and elder abuse. Right? Of course they did, Ashley. Of course they did. Yeah, I got an emergency Coke brought to me. I'm so thankful. I'm living off caffeine right now. Hi, sir. How are you today? Headed in to audit yourself on OT7? Just know you can leave anytime. You don't have to keep doing that. You will survive. I promise. That poor guy. Did you see him? Okay, here's another guy who's in his 70s. Okay? And that's why I just keep asking people if they knew my mom or dad, because they probably did. All those people were at one time working with or associated with my parents. So I'm just going to keep asking people that as they pass by. Because I would love for my step whore to show up again. That would be amazing. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they are not Petty Betty. Yeah. Jojo and Rox, I love you guys. You don't have to delete everybody. What's happening?
I'm Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm well. I'm Tennessee Tear on.
Oh, Tennessee Tear is here. Do you want to be on camera? Not on camera. Okay.
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
I'm not much. I don't go into chat much. Occasionally I'll type something in, but.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up.
I would not have missed this. I came all the way from Nashville.
She's here from Nashville, y'all. Come on now.
I know, really. Come on now. And I've been down to the Nashville, Oregon. It is dead, dead, dead.
I believe it. Well, they threw a bunch of old Celebrity Center International people at that because it was first CC Nashville.
Yes. Yes,
It's
we
like I
knew
know
that.
stuff, guys. Yeah.
You do know
Yeah,
stuff.
and then they brought them all back because it was BS. Everybody in Nashville's trying to get on Music Row, y'all. They're trying to make it as a songwriter.
Interested in Scientology.
No, they don't.
They're all, they're all Christians. They're all big.
Guys, that's the Bible Belt, y'all. They're not messing around with Xenu.
How do you like my sign?
Look at this beautiful painted sign. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love it.
My daughter and grandson and I did this.
I love it. You guys, are they all here with you?
No, it's Father's Day. They're home with Dad.
Oh, good. So, well, my dads are dead, so I'm here.
Oh, well, my dad's dead too. But we
Yeah.
did go to the Kings, No Kings rally.
How was that?
West Hollywood. It was fucking amazing. I mean, God, just so many people, so many.
And just to clarify for the news media out there, peaceful?
Very.
Thank you. Okay, guys, she went to the whole rally yesterday, and guess what? She didn't get burnt down. Everything is fine. Can we please stop forwarding that nonsense?
There were kids, there were dogs, there was totally beautiful people there. Just everybody was.
Well, you were in West Hollywood. You were in Gay Central, honey. All the beautiful people.
I know. A lot of spangles for sure.
Yes, a lot of rainbows. A lot. Love it, guys. Look at this. We've got Xenu and we've got a squirrel. This is amazing. That's right, man. Yeah, I've already fallen like 6 times. I'm not even gonna try that. Not even gonna try it. You're gonna walk up there? All right. They're directing the people to go up the other street, to go up Catalina. We don't have a permit for that, but it is a public sidewalk. So just stay on the sidewalk. Yeah. That's right. Squirrel lives do matter.
I am so excited to be here. I can't tell you.
It's amazing.
I
Thank
totally
you for coming.
amazing.
See, guys, come out and protest. We're having a good time.
I totally miss seeing you.
Thank you.
honestly.
Who's that guy? Hi, how are you? That guy's staring at us.
I say everybody should become a member of Nora Ames. What's up with Nora?
What? Guys. I'm gonna send you the check later. No, I'm just kidding. Like that was not a paid promotion. Thank you. Look at that. See? It's Kathy, and she's Tennessee what? Tennessee Tier. Guys, people are here from Nashville, y'all. People are here from Nashville. It's incredible. No, my mom is out. I got her out. My dad's dead. Tennessee Treasure. Yep. Mm-hmm. How many people are here? There's more people arriving, so I didn't count. I have no idea. Where is Mr. Clean? He's not here. Knoxville, what's up? We're protesting Scientology, Eliza. How did I get my mom out? Spending a decade plus living with her as an insurgent in my own home. It was a long process. It took approximately 12 years total. Yes, I'm in LA. Yes, I'm just staying in the shade. I'm going to take another lap here in a minute. What's up, Lupita? We're protesting Scientology. We're out here protesting Scientology. Yes, I am gay. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for recognizing my fabulousness in the month of Pride. Appreciate you. Billy Sheehan. Yes. Yeah. I worked with him a bit. No, my parents were not in the documentaries. I was not in Leah's documentary because I was in another one that A&E canned. It's a whole story, but I was an associate producer on the 2nd season of Leah Remini's Scientology in the Aftermath, and I'm very proud of that. Hello, Germany. Guten Tag. Oh, thank you, Knit Pearl. Thank you. Yes, I'm very against it, Lucas. What's up, Hero Light Cody? What are the 3 most harmful things about Scientology? Great question, Jonathan. Your loss of free will, the enslavement that they put you through, physically, human trafficking, and the abuse of children and elderly people. 100%. I'm happy to be in LA. It's been a while. I mean, I'm in Angelino. I was born here. I was born in Beverly Hills, baby. Oh, Donald Trump ain't nobody's king. Fuck that guy. Fuck Donald Trump. I'll say that out loud. I don't give a shit. Yeah, they do destroy families. Hi, how are you today? Are you guys here on course or?
No, it's Father's Day. We're just walking.
Oh, well, happy Father's Day to you. Thank you. See, a lot of the guys in here who are dads, they don't get to see their kids.
Yeah, no.
They're all ripped apart.
I was just saying that, I've been here for a long time, and I get invited to, like, occasionally to these quasi-hidden Scientology. And I was walking away going, you're fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's accurate. Thank you. That's the most accurate description of Scientology ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Like volcanoes and aliens and engrams, and I pay more each time. It's like, who would buy this nonsense?
It's and somebody asked me that earlier in my chat, and the thing about it is like my parents got in the 70s, right? So like my dad was a Vietnam vet, my mom was like free love hippie, right? Lost, druggy, and at that time you have to like rewind the clock, like America was in chaos. People were bucking the entire American dream.
I'm kind of old enough to remember that.
Okay, and so there were like thousands of cults that popped up all at the same time, all promising salvation, eternity, knowledge and all this stuff. All of it. And so like these were a bunch of kids who wanted to help people, and Scientology says that not only can you help America and your neighborhood, you're going to help all mankind and this sector of the universe.
Okay, but if you're not charging me, maybe. I mean, that's.
But see, it's frog in the pot. It doesn't all happen at once. It's not like they just, they take all your free will on day one. It's very slow. It's love bombing. It's all of the ingredients of like a perfect cult,
But if you want to get to the next level, you got to sign up for this class.
That's right. And because they have all your secrets, it's just blackmail at that point. Then they have you hostage, right? Because you confess things over and over and over again. And you confess things from other lifetimes that are like actual crimes, right? So yeah, it's ridiculous when I say that out loud. But like people believe that's real.
No,
so if
it's super sad. I mean,
yeah.
It just wasn't for me. I remember looking at it and going, I'm not writing you a check.
Good job. And that's good. I mean, that's good that you made it and, Thank you. And thank you for supporting. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
See? Guys, the neighbors know what's up. They know what's up. I know I'm trying to move it closer, guys. Stop being so cranky.
Liz just texted me. That was...
Which Liz?
Liz Gale.
Oh, okay.
Saw me on Nora's show.
See? He said too much. He'll be disciplined. Oh, he's not a Scientologist, guys. The only good ice is Sonic ice. Yeah, probably.
Well, if you're doing dead air, you can pitch the new book I'm working
Yes.
on.
Okay, Mark's got a new book. When's it coming out?
I still got to finish it.
Okay, he's got to finish it.
But it is happening. We got to
When is it going to be released? Like estimated time? This year, next year?
Next year, early.
2026. We're looking January, February, maybe March. Okay.
Maybe before then,
Okay.
It is vital. The book is called Deprogrammer.
Deprogrammer.
And I am writing it with the OG deprogrammer, Rick Ross.
Oh my God, we've got Rick Ross and Mark Ebner teaming up, guys, for a book called Deprogrammer. That's gonna have all the tea. You're gonna be dripping in tea in that one. It's gonna be amazing. No, like for real, guys. These are people who have seen it. And Rick Ross worked not only with ex-Scientologists, but with multitude of cults. So
did over 500.
Name a cult, he's helped people get out of it.
Yes.
So yeah, no, that's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. Hello?
Hey, Nora.
Put it there.
Anonymous is here, guys. Check it.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Good to see you here.
Good to see you. See, guys, come. You can wear the Guy Fawkes. It's cool. Don't. Oh no, they're these. No. But we have that. When audit got the permit, they assigned cops to be here to help us, not to help them. So they're here for us. So they will know if a fake call comes in because we've already we safe pointed them. Okay, we told them the real deal.
Back in the day, I don't know if this is true, but Scientology specific, geographically specific, was real. Buddy with LAPD through their PAL program.
Oh, they still are. They still cut him a check every year at the Celebrity Center Gala.
Unbelievable.
They still cut him a check.
There's no charity in Scientology. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, no, they cut him a check every year. And they still have like their contact. Remember they had Lee Baca in their pocket before he got Alzheimer's and
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah. But no, they cut him a check every year. And I even told the cops, the first 2 cops that were up here, all about that and how not only that, but they hire out the LAPD in their off time at like 10 times their salary.
Oh.
So I said, listen, I'm not even mad at you guys for that. Like, if somebody's going to offer me 10 times my salary, I got you. Like, it's good. But also, you should know what you're working for. You should know what you're taking money from.
With the movie industry and this shit, or where else are these cops going to moonlight and make overtime? You know, they don't.
I mean, listen, everyone's a human.
You know?
Right, I mean, they're human beings. They have families to feed just like I do. I get it. But also, like, in this day and age, where I'm at on everything is like, if you're not informed, if you're not paying attention, then like, just get the fuck out of the way at this point on everything, on Scientology, on ICE, on all of the things. If you're not watching some form, I don't even care what news you watch, but if you're not reading a paper, if you're not looking online, if you're not finding out what's happening, then you're part of it. You're part of the problem. You know,
exactly.
Like, you can't look away. You can't not pay attention right now. It's just, it's too, democracy's on the line. People's lives here are on the line. You know, like that's real. And for people just to be like, well, you know, it's just a weird eccentric cult and like, you know, who cares? There's not that many people. It's like every person here is alive and they matter.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, who gives a shit? Okay, I'll pack it up. Bye.
It's no accident that, you know, Scientologists, you know, whether they're going to admit it or not, are aligned with MAGA movement.
Oh, 100%.
You know, so deep in that. And, you know, it's obvious why. It's a
white supremacist cult.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, which reminds me, let's go back to Spy Magazine story.
Okay.
I don't know. I met just an African American fellow right up at the corner of Sunset and L. Ron Hubbard Way, and he was standing there, and I was just, I don't know. I think I was taking a smoke break from playing with clay dolls and shit. I was doing stuff in here.
Right.
And so I came out and I said, you know, I asked him, I said, so how come there's no people of color? And I didn't say it like that. I said, how come there's no brothers in Scientology?
Right.
And he said, are you kidding me, man? Brothers can spot a shell game a mile away. And I believe I used that quote because it was one of my favorites.
It's amazing, but also, like, how did they get the fucking Nation of Islam?
Oh, that's no.
Wild.
That's strategic.
Oh well, yeah, they're trying to be like, we love black people.
Yeah. How did that Inglewood mission work out?
They got nobody, guys. They made a whole thing in Inglewood. They got nobody. Nobody goes there.
Yeah.
None.
And Pasadena the same. I never saw anyone out there. You know, in my mission and org tours, which I do every so often. You know?
Yeah, no, I was just out in the Ventura area where my mom lives, and the last time I went to Ventura, there's either between 1 and 5 cars in this massive, they have 60,000 square feet there. Between 1 and 5 cars at all times in this parking lot, and you know it's just like staff members. There's no people going there to do anything.
Oh, I know. I mean, look at the turnout for their superpower event in the parking lot.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, they're also having a Father's Day event today. It's literally, I have the screenshot, but they were like, come celebrate Father's Day, with us. We're gonna have games. It's for the young at heart. We have a bouncy house, you know.
Yeah. So what's the beef? Let's get it. We're live. What's the beef with Tony Ortega? I'm trying to.
Okay, I'll be real with you.
Yeah,
so
cool.
So here's my beef with Tony Ortega, and this is all my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony has been, in my opinion, profiting off of other people's pain for 20 plus years. And once you approach him to tell your story, right, he demands like full control of how you say it, of how he writes it. He won't, if he doesn't if you write something for him, as an example, he will edit the shit out of it and change it. And like, as an example, when I made a video a few years back, he was going to put it out, and instead it dropped on YouTube, and he let me have it for getting scooped, and this is his quote, getting scooped on his own channel. But the thing for me is that he became a gatekeeper. of people's stories. If you didn't go to Tony, right, and say, here's my story, it was like you were not accepted into the fold. His fans are just like so rabid, and he has put out some things that are good. Another prime example, when I was working on Leah's show on season 2, okay? They were going to do the episode that they ended up doing in season 3 with...
Did we meet on that? Was that the season I was on with the media panel?
Yes, but you did that shoot at another location. I didn't see you that day. You guys were in the fancy location.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
I got to call out Rinder a little bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, me and you, we're the only ones.
And you know, to his credit though, he spent his remaining years, you know, trying to make right. You take issue with that? We
could have a friendly debate on that, but let me finish on Tony here. So, Mike Rinder called Tony because Tony, I guess, was in constant communication with Leah and Mike, and he said, and Tony called Mike, and he said, I'm running the story tomorrow about the preacher and they're gonna do it live and all this stuff, and it's gonna be a thing. I was in the room when Mike Rinder was begging Tony Ortega to not run the story, begging him, saying, Scientology will get it shut down. You're going to fuck us. Don't do it. And Tony basically told him, because he was on speakerphone, like, you don't fucking run my shit. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And Mike lost it. He was so pissed. So then that episode got canned until the following season, right? That also, when Phil and Willie were doing the original Call Me billboards, he did the same thing to them. Instead of waiting for the billboard to go up right across from Celebrity Center, let it go up. He ran the story the day before. Scientology got that shut down. Then they said, okay, we got a new location. He ran that story the day before. They shut down every location until they ended up, nowhere near Scientology with their billboard. So it's always, for me, it's about him. It's not, he is the story. He refers to himself in the third person as a multiple person. It's weird. We here at the bunker, bro, it's you. It's you. It's just you. Right? Like, that's my own eccentricity.
Yeah,
like that's a person. But he has fucked over the ex-Scientology community. Has he written a book that's helpful? Yes. I think highlighting what happened to Paulette Cooper is super important because they're still running ops like that on people. But it's overall. But I mean, he's been doing this. Let's think about this. He's been doing this for almost 30 years. What has he accomplished in those 30 years? Has anybody come out and said, you know what got me out of Scientology? Tony Ortega's blog. No people. None.
And yet, at the same time, that doesn't account for, look, I'll give you just my perspective in a nutshell, and I appreciate you sharing yours, believe me. But, Tony and I go way back to the early 90s with the New Times outfit.
Okay.
Remember the weekly paper that went up against LA Weekly, little red boxes around town? And
those were awesome. Those are all gone now.
And, so, to both our credit, I'll say it, and I understand the make it about him because, when you invest so much and take so much of a risk to go after a cult that wants you disappeared and will do, anything they can to do it. I will say, at least, they try and, they dead agent you.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times that's happened. So,
I'm sure hundreds of times to you over these years.
It's sort of like, we came up in the trenches together but not together. What I know about Tony is, on a personal level, he's a suit up and show up guy. You want to have a drink, you want to get something to eat, whatever. So, I see him, he's from LA, and I see him when he comes out, and we always have a good time. Plus, it's very OG, anti-Scientology company included, so it's always a good time.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's Tory or Spanky or
love them both.
Yeah, whoever it is, and I know you do. So, what I say is, I have a certain amount of empathy for him and what he does because there is a lot to be said for a perfectly capable and that's putting it lightly. Tony, is at his core a damn good journalist.
Listen, when he does the court stuff, and he's basically, I don't know how he types that fast. I always give him credit for that. I love when he's covering things that are happening in the court because it's just what's happening, right? And so I get like a real look from his perspective on that, on like, when I see that, to me, that's his real journalistic like power, is taking what's happening in front of him and communicating it in a way where we're like, I'm there, I'm in the courtroom, and I love that.
As long as you can see the good and the value,
absolutely,
just to overuse word, but sheer dissemination. You ask, what's left after all these years? What has he accomplished? That's a pretty impressive archive when you think about it.
It is. I mean, he does have, his site is an archive of people's stories, of different events that have happened, of literature that he's, been sent, and all that other stuff that he's commented on, got other people to comment on. I don't think it's useless. I just think that like his idea of his importance outweighs what he does for people like me in particular. I think for me, as somebody who was born into this, there's an idea, and this is just from my conversations with him, that he is up here and I'm over here, like, because he's this big lofty journalist. And I've talked to journalists from Australia, from all the papers, and I never got that feeling, right? Like I never got this feeling of like, well, I'm doing you a favor because I'm talking to you, right? And that's the way my relationship has been with Tony. So I feel like, and I've said it before, like if Scientology ended tomorrow, I'm sure people would give him kudos. And he's done work, and he's done work.
Well,
But I feel like, what's his next chapter? Like, what else is? And there's so much to cover. And I saw that he started like talking about some political stuff on his blog and things like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's, sometimes I feel like, and I've said this on this channel, sometimes I feel like, like Scientology isn't the biggest story on the planet. It's part of me. It's part of my DNA. And so I talk about it. I want people to not be in it and things like that. Yeah. But it's like, like we talked, it's, the country's falling apart. It doesn't matter. If the country falls apart, Scientology will just go to another country. Like,
I got a question for you. Let's switch topics.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm glad we are. We're not even off the same page in many ways. Yeah. We are, L. Ron Hubbard.
Okay, Lafayette. Let's get into it.
Okay. Donald Trump. Do you believe Donald Trump's a cult leader?
Yes.
And I really want to know. Okay,
yes, 100%.
Why?
First of all, everything he says, people believe without question. They will not research it. They only go to the approved places, just like here, and they only allow people to be part of that membership. Yes.
He's taking pictures of us.
Oh. Hi, how are you? Come over here. We'll do a selfie.
Yeah, let's get a selfie.
Let's get a selfie.
I'm the one that takes pictures.
But who do you work with Scientology, or are you independent contractor? What is it? What? Gerald Elkis. How do I say it? Elkis?
You're doxing me.
Well, it's on your press pass that everyone can see. That's not doxing, but you're wearing it. That's not doxing. Doxing is telling everybody your your name and address and your social. I don't have any of that information. That's on a pass that you showed me, and I'm live. I don't know what, and you're taking my picture.
I didn't take your picture.
You just did.
No, I didn't. I took a picture of the signs and make sure nobody's. My policy is never to take a picture of anybody's face unless I ask permission.
Okay, that's good.
And then if I do have a picture of somebody's face, then
which
I blur it out.
Where are you sending those?
I'm sending them to my personal blog.
Which is what? What's your blog?
Gerald Ellis's Substack.
So how did I dox you if you have a blog in your name?
Because nobody looks at it.
Okay, no, that's bullshit. You have a public blog that anyone can see, and then you said I doxed you because I read your name on the press pass that you printed out.
That's pretty impressive that you got a press credential for a
is
blog
that
that nobody reads. You said it yourself.
Is that an actual press pass? I can't.
Yes, it is. And
see, I'm not going to read all of that out because that has your personal info. You just flip that around. I'm not going to read that out. That's nobody's business. That's it. See.
Okay.
But you guys should go. Gerald Elkis's ELEKES Substack.
Yeah, good luck.
There we go. Find it.
Yeah.
He's got stuff up there. My God. Guys, for reals. He said I doxed him because I read the name on his press pass, but his entire Substack is his name. Am I insane? Have I been standing too near the Scientology buildings? Has it entered? Do I have a brainworm like RFK Jr.? What is happening? How could that possibly be doxing? Anyone? Bueller? Mango's here. Where's Mango? Where's Mangotology? Somebody said he's here. Is he up the block? I do have to take a lap, guys, to check on my rental car. Make sure they haven't flattened all the tires or anything stupid like that, because that would really suck for me. That would really suck. So, yeah, we're just gonna, I don't know. That's weird. Hello?
I'm Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. Nice to meet you.
Protest in Sacramento.
Fantastic. Thank you for being here.
I wanted to show you my sign.
Look at, guys, check out the signs. Show them up here. This is beautiful. Did you paint this?
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is amazing. He's a platypus, guys. He's a platypus. I love it. Yes. Lisa McPherson. Keep that name in your mind, guys. Keep that name in your mind. 100%. Google Operation Snow White. My dad was part of that. I lost 3 wives and my daughter, but I still love my cult. Look at Tiny Tots Cruise. It's amazing. I love it. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you for being here.
Spent the week painting these before we came.
They're fantastic. I love it. See, guys, art, protest art. Hi.
I also do painted rocks, and then, I paint a picture on the rock, and then on the back I put fsciento.space and
love it,
xenu.net, and then I put my channel at Skidberta.
Go subscribe, guys, at Skidberta. Who's sending me things? What are you guys saying? I'm looking pink. Guys, I already put it on. I'll put more on for crying in a bucket. Oh, thank you, Jason.
I've left a couple hundred painted rocks all over California and northern Nevada.
That's amazing. I love that.
I'm going to Spokane in September, and I'm going to leave them all along the way.
There you go, guys. Look for Roberta's rocks. Guys, with messages of love and F Sciento. Thank you, Roberta. See, you guys, we're having fun. All right, let's go. Let's get Mark back in here.
But I want to save the debate we were about to have, cult leader or not cult leader. Let's save it. I have a better venue and time.
Okay, let's do it.
When it's published, we'll have you on a panel.
Mango's here. It's a mango sighting.
Good seeing you, Steve.
What's happening?
Hey.
What are you doing? You're here. Come.
I get coffee up the street.
Oh, okay.
Coffee, and I live over here.
Oh, there you go. See? All the locals know.
I just walked over. Yeah.
Nice.
How's that?
Yeah, don't bring your car. They don't need to dox you. Tori's arriving, guys. Tori's being driven. Magoo's here.
That's a smart idea.
Anyway, Nora, what I'm saying is we'll have a forum.
There's Magoo in the flesh. What's up? Well, people are, so it's a public street. Go for it. We have cops here that are on our side, so we already got them safe pointed, but they were assigned from the permit. Yeah, so go ahead until they tell you to move.
I was like, I love how you have your microphone. You're so efficient.
Right?
Level.
That's because when I first start talking to like people who are Scientologists, they'll like talk to me for a second because I have a microphone, and then they're like, "Oh no!" Like,
yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. But let me know, Mark. Let's do it. Let's talk about cults.
It's going to be a good specific debate. But I'll counter what you were getting towards. When you talk about specific groups that he goes to and how he closes ranks and that sort of thing. But every time something leaks, like the Kennedy Center, when the trans folks showed up.
It was amazing.
Like, hey, yeah, it was amazing. And he got booed. Guess what? Cult leaders don't get booed, right? They don't get booed.
Well, when they are in their safe space. He didn't go to his safe space.
He wishes he was a cult leader.
No, but he is, though, because he went to a non-safe space that he declared was his, and he didn't actually he didn't actually overtake it. So people, from the arts were like, this isn't yours. You don't get this. Right?
Do you think there's a need for like mass deprogramming? To
Oh,
the
yes.
topic? And I think we're
Yes.
getting in a little deeper than I thought I wanted to. But you see, my belief is, every time, how many times can a MAGA person shoot themselves in the foot?
Every day.
Until they blow their toe off and they say enough. Watch.
Well, there's been, if you look at the protests, if you look at the No Kings protests, there are a lot of former MAGA there.
Yeah.
There are a lot. It's huge. We had 11 million people showed up yesterday all across the country, guys. 11 million people.
It was insane. It was great.
It was fantastic. Peaceful protests, except for the Trumpers. I was with my mom, actually. I was out in the Ventura area.
It doesn't matter where you are.
We were just hanging.
You're pretty close to MAGA country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
ITO and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, I drove through there. There's all the Trump flags and everything. It's just people. The thing about the cult is that, like, I think it's falling apart right now. That's part of it, right? Is that the facade is crumbling and there's too many things happening at once. When it was just like the one story every 6 months that was a little alarming, he could combat that. And his followers are like, we don't care. We don't care. Grab him by the pussy. We don't care, right? They don't care. They don't care about nothing. But now that it's like every day, there's another thing.
Where'd you grow up?
Where I grow up?
Yeah.
Oh, NorCal. All over Bay Area.
All right. The kids you grew up with, I'm sure there were a bunch of racists, right?
It was a big mix. It was a big mix. Well, my dad grew up in Lodi, right?
Well,
so my sister was born in Lodi.
Rhode Island, Boston, Massachusetts, old blue blood, like, not in my town, sort of, mentality. Now, I'm not, don't get me wrong, Rhode Island is my first love, and they burned the Gaspee. They were the first to rebel against the monarchy. They also was one of the first states to abolish slavery.
Correct.
That said, growing up where I did, I grew up with a lot of racist dumb fucks, right? And there wasn't, because I grew up in the civilly unrighteous 60s. What happened is that it's not that there was acceptance, it's just that all you knew around you were these fucking knuckleheads.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed, I had a good education, blah, 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 and so it wasn't about me turning left or anything like that. I mean, I wrote a book with fucking Andrew Breitbart, but at the same time, I realized, I go back. And all those racist kids that I'm talking about, they haven't changed.
What's up, Nora? What's up?
So, that said, holy shit, there's a shit ton of fucking stupid, and you got to do that. I know it doesn't work.
No,
it's call people stupid because MAGA will use that. Oh,
well, Trump loves the uneducated. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, we know that, but at the same time, to me, it really does boil down to that the only thing Trump succeeded in as a leader was he opened the door and allowed all these people I'm referencing, from here, from Fresno to Thousand Oaks to the villages in Florida, he allowed them to be their base selves.
Well, remember
what they always
No, I know,
were.
but
So
let's
our
rewind the
country
clock way back.
is
Remember the
dumb,
movie?
Stupid,
yeah,
racist.
But remember, this country was founded on genocide. It was founded on white male landowners. You could not vote, guys. Could not vote in America unless you were a white male landowner. That's facts, right? Mm-hmm. But here's the situation. Part of our problem is in this country is twofold. Number one, we have never in our history discussed everything. From the moment white people came here, from wherever the fuck they came from England, they came from, the Netherlands, all that shit, the Dutch people, okay? We have never acknowledged that from that moment, we're talking the 1400s, when they first arrived here, we have never acknowledged that from that point forward, this country was built upon slavery, built upon human trafficking and genociding the indigenous population here to steal land and then to make a profit from this, the people you bring over, and then do all that. And first, let's also rewind the clock. America was a punishment. If you got sent here from England or one of those other places, you were a piece of shit. So a lot of early settlers here were dumb and uneducated. They were farmers. They were kind of like, go work the land, go, good luck, right? Okay, and they built up fortunes because they got into the slave trade, they got into, silver mining, all this other stuff, okay? Then, cut to 300 years later, now people are like, oh, fuck, it's nice here. Like, you guys got some shit. Like, let's do it, right? And we all get together and it's like, fuck King George, we don't want to pay you anymore. Like, you're just a bitch, okay? And so then the revolution happens. But the revolution, this is where democracy is living, and this is what people don't acknowledge. That democracy was for rich white men. It was not for everyone else. It was not for their wives. It was not for the indigenous people. It was not for slaves. What we're doing right now to indigenous people in this country is fucking abomination.
Yeah,
we have a complete loophole where the indigenous tribe area that they've been shoved onto is its own universe. Their identification doesn't work in America. It's not valid.
Right.
Okay, but if as a white person, if I go on to tribal land and I murder somebody, I pew somebody, okay? I can leave there and they can never prosecute me because that occurred on tribal land, and the FBI would be the only American body that could come get me. The percentage of the FBI taking up any cases of, rape, sexual abuse of any kind, kidnapping, murder, all these things, zero. It's like they don't.
Isn't it ironic?
It's just this loophole of continuing the genocide.
Well, and here are a couple ironies with First Nations or Native Americans is that one is first, anecdotally, if you haven't seen that woman on YouTube who fucking the ice comes up to her car and she's like, motherfucker, I'm Native American. This is my country. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're like 60 years old.
You're the occupier.
Right, but that's great. But
I love that.
Another thing I noticed was when I was working on my last book, the Pool Boy book, the Off the Deep End.
Oh,
about
God.
The guy who was, cucking Jerry Falwell.
So great. That story's crazy.
That book, I decided, I started it in the middle of pandemic lockdown,
Yeah.
And I'm living in the, so I got in my car, put the air conditioning on, and I drove to Washington, D.C.
Wow.
And one thing I noticed during lockdown, this is the most beautiful thing in the world, was through every red state, I think I took 70, which cuts through the middle.
Yeah.
And in every red state, it was like anti-mask, anti-vax, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The only motherfuckers who had a real lockdown going were the tribal lands.
Yeah.
And, they still had their, gift shops and things like that. You got it,
Yeah.
And yet their protocols were like a master class in,
They lived through that, the smallpox, the fucking here's a blanket.
I mean, so you understand the reason why. But at the same time, when you see it, you realize just how great they are and how we cannot afford to lose them because we're already losing them in what's to become of education, because if they're erasing Black history, they're doing the same thing.
Well, we've already erased Indigenous history here. With the re-education schools that were opened in the early days of America, rounding up the children, cutting their hair, banning the language, banning the customs, banning the clothing, and making it illegal to exist as themselves. And if you ever want to do something that's so scary, go look at like the before picture, essentially like the day they arrive and the day they graduate the school, and it is like not only are they pale because they keep them out of the sun to like literally erase their skin, right? Their hair's all cut, and many of these kids, then the kids who survived went on to live the regular American life, married non-Indigenous people, and did not even, they were passing as other people. They were passing as Mexican, they were passing as South American, so they would just be like, oh yeah, but I just, I don't remember, the language, and so they lost everything about them. And it is just like, it is the saddest thing. I'm in the middle, I have to finish it. I'm watching this documentary on Hulu called Missing on Fire Trail Road, which is about the Tulalip tribe up in Washington. Oh, yeah. And all of the women, the hundreds of women that are missing. The MMIP you know, is so important. If you guys don't know about them, the missing and murdered Indigenous women, MMIW, they do fantastic work. They hold protests and things.
I wonder if that this may be a stretch, but in that particular, the Tuala, Puyallup, around that area, I'm wondering if it ties in with, you know, the parallel is Beverly Hills PD, right?
Right.
If you fuck around in Beverly Hills, you're getting fucking locked up.
Yeah.
But if you're one click out of that area code, they're like, fuck you, right?
We're not coming.
Also, another thing I want to say about Beverly Hills PD is they suck at investigations. They don't have a good, you know, they're good at locking people up and, you know, using tactics, if you will, to keep the city on lockdown. But at the same time, they can't solve, you know, how to tie their own shoes as investigators. I've said it. Now,
who's this in the wig?
That's it. All right, we go all the way up to
that
Washington and McNeil Island. It's a prison. It's off the coast of Steilacoom, Washington, not far from little towns like DuPont, where Fort Lewis is and all that, okay? McNeil Island is like Pedo Island.
Is it?
Yeah, that's where they, you know, I don't know.
Is that from every state or just Washington?
No, Washington State.
Okay.
But the problem is when the, you know, when they, the hardest of the hardcore, I don't know if it's still happening now at McNeil Island, but the hardest of the hardcore throughout the decades, what happens is when they finish their sentence, they put them on a ferry. It's a little island, and they let them go into Pierce County, okay? And now...
And that's majorly indigenous.
No, well, it's hugely indigenous.
Yeah.
You know, all up and down the I-5.
We got a police chopper, guys.
Yeah. I mean, like, all up and down the I-5 corridor, you got a gaming room or a casino, and that's all tribal land that's been carved up and deals are made and shit like that. But what was my point? I think my point was that it's, you know, every time you hear the word pedo and like everybody's pointing the finger and that sort of thing, this is really, really fucked up. That they just, because if you go on to Google or whatever, or Megan's Law site or whatever, if you go to Pierce County, it lights up like a Christmas tree, you know? So, though I'm making a parallel.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, who do they get with? What kind of despicable human garbage do they get with? Well,
absolutely.
I may have just answered my own question.
Yeah, there you go. See? There you go.
Where's Tori? I want to see her.
Tori's, I just saw her get out of a car. I think she's down there in the shade. Go ahead. I'm gonna do a lap. Mark, I love you.
Love you.
Guys, don't forget the book, Deprogrammer, coming out next year. We're gonna get it. I don't know who this guy, guys, who's this? This guy's in a weird black wig, and he's trying to cause trouble. Let me go see if I know him. Let's go see. He wants to pretend that he's a protester. This is definitely a security guy. Let's go find out. Let's go talk to him. I'm excited. We're going. Let's go see if it's James, guys. Let's go see.
Okay, I was just loving your sign.
What's your name? Kathy.
Kathy, Laura.
Yeah, Tennessee Tier.
Okay.
If I go into
This is quite the getup. Undercover today.
He is.
Undercover.
He's under the radar.
That's all right. We love all the underrated people.
Yep.
There we go. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Just talk to Mona or Ada and see where they want to
Yeah. Oh, there's Tori. Mark was looking for Tori. Let's go talk to Tori, guys. I'm going to do a lap and see if my car's okay.
Professional interview here.
Right? Exactly. Hello, Tori Magoo. Hello.
Hey, hi.
This is Tori.
Hi to Nora's group. Hello.
Yes. Tori Magoo 44. Subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Yes.
And Nora's too.
How are you, beautiful? How are you today?
Good. I'm sorry I'm over here, but I can't be in the sun.
Oh, no. I was over in the shade over there. I was just talking to Mark Ebner. He's here. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. No. This is amazing. It's a great turnout.
Did you cut your hair?
I did, ma'am. Yes.
I love it.
I went back to the short do.
What a good
right?
What a good cut for the summer.
Oh my God,
That's
yeah.
what I always call. I'm going to get my hair cut in a week, and it's my summer do.
Exactly, exactly.
I have confession.
Uh-oh.
We have a not that kind of confession.
Oh, okay. Hang on, hang on.
My hair while I was here.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it. So what's up? The parking enforcement's here?
Parking enforcement's here.
Oh, I want to
calling her sergeant.
I want to talk to people.
The LAPD said it's okay to park here.
Yeah. So I want to know. I want to know where's all the parking meters? What are you enforcing? We got parking enforcement here, guys. She's probably super nice. She's just doing her job. She's telling her sergeant.
Exactly. So yeah, right now she's claiming that she's on the phone with her supervisor.
No, she's talking to somebody. That's not fake. They can't, guys. Parking enforcement, LAPD. Can we get this woman a new car? Look at that screen. Her CarPlay is. Who did that? Somebody got real mad at Siri and punched the hell out of that. What's up, Audit?
Okay, so I'm gonna move that canopy.
They're calling the parking people.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna move that canopy onto this side.
But they told us it's okay to park on the street. Guys, there used to be parking meters all up and down the street. LAPD, you guys are losing millions of dollars of revenue.
They can't even prove it's no parking.
This is,
Oh, no, they're recording your face.
Oh, no, I won't record your face. That's all right. We'll put it over here.
But everybody,
Hi,
definitely-
babies.
everybody around here is definitely live streaming.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna. All right, here we go. I gotta put the hat back the other way, guys. So that's crazy. Parking enforcement was called, obviously, by Scientology because we're sitting here. We're sitting here, peacefully live streaming. No one's doing anything shenanigans here. Okay, So it's just they literally have to do anything they can to distract from the fact that they are a human trafficking operation here that operates under a real estate scam, to fuck with the lives of children and the elderly. Guys, this has been a great day of interviews. I don't know who that dude is. That guy's parking in the red. That's not going to work out well for him. That's not going to work out well. But yeah, we're taking a lap here. But yes, this chiropractic is absolutely a Sciento location. The fountain has changed hands so many times. It used to be the general store, and we used to go there and get candy and shit. It was rad. Yeah. There's all kinds of shit here. Just Angelinos out and about. Oh, here comes security. He's going to run away from me. Come back. We can talk. I'm lonely. So crankalicious. So crankalicious. I'm coming to check on the rental car, guys. See what's happening. I might have to move it. It might have been 2 hours already. Has it been 2 hours? Yeah, I should move it. Well, yeah, I should move it. I only got 15 minutes left out of my 2 hours. So we'll just hop in and we'll move that shit. So we'll see. Hi, how are you? Please stay hydrated. They really don't like when you're nice to them. It's really upsetting to them. It's very, very upsetting. They get very, very upset when you're nice. Hi, how are you? See? Stay hydrated. Get some panther piss, guys. It's hot. See, they know I'm an ex if I'm talking about panther piss. It was a drink that they made up to keep us hydrated. What's up, Bob? Out of like cucumber water and a bunch of other stuff to, you drink it. It's supposed to, they put salt in it and shit. And it's got electrolytes. Okay, let's move the rental. Let's find a spot. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's hot as balls in here. Fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes. I know. I know, little car. I know. This is too hot for me too. Hang on, we're inside the car, guys. Hang on. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna end this live stream. Let me put you guys back on me here. Okay. I'm gonna end this live stream. Okay. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back once I move the car. I'm probably gonna go on TikTok a little bit. Come to my TikTok. Okay. So we're gonna go on TikTok live. Thank you guys for being here. I'll be back in just a minute. Someone said cops called on audit. Okay, I'm gonna go over there right now. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'll keep it live. Hang on. I'm just gonna put you guys down. You're gonna look at the ceiling for a minute here. Okay. It's me. You're gonna look at me. Microphone's over there. Here we go. Always put on your seatbelt, guys. Always put on your seatbelt. Safety first. I gotta turn up this AC. Fuck. It's hot as hell. I'm boxed in here. They did a really good job of getting me in there. So a Sciento can have that spot now. Because I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh no, it's every day. It's not. Yeah, it's every day. 2-hour parking. There's no exceptions on this one. Sometimes there's exceptions, like except on Sunday or some shit. Is this guy leaving? Is that red? What's he doing? That's a parking. I want it. I'll wait him out. I'll wait him out. This guy has his hazards on. Look at this guy. There's nobody behind me. Just sitting here with his hazards on. I'm gonna find out if he's leaving. Hang on. We're gonna find out if he's leaving. I'll just pull up next to him. There's nobody there. There's nobody in this car. It's just sitting here with its hazards on, guys. There's nobody there. It's probably a Scientologist, I'll be honest with you. And I don't want to park up here because this is all metered parking. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. So let's see. Oh, the photographer guys hearing it from Dan too. I'm gonna go down and see what's okay, I see the cops at the end here. And it looks like a bunch of people are talking to them. So Laura's talking to them now. I'm gonna talk to Ashley and then Mona's right here. Go in front. Hey Mona, so do we have to leave? Can we park or not? Okay. Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna park and we're gonna see what gets decided here. We've got all the security over here. All of the security. Laura's coming over. Let's see what she says. Laura, what's happening? So can we park here or what?
I don't know.
So the audit is talking to the parking. Is that the security guy talking to the parking lady?
Yeah, that's our security.
Oh, it's our security. Okay. And then here comes their security, yep. Who's, by the way, fully armed. Yeah, their security.
He was the one at CCHR with me.
There you go. Yeah. Our security, not armed. Their security armed.
I'm gonna go on
yeah.
Ice and all. Not ice, but real ice.
Actual ice. Yeah. Frozen water. So let's we're just gonna sit here for a minute. And we're just gonna see what's happening. So, all right, I'm gonna stay right here for right now, and then we'll find out. So their security's talking to our security. But guys, I just want to point out to you, okay, I'm gonna zoom in. This guy is fully armed. There's his gun. There's backup, magazines. Our security, no guns. Guns, no guns. Scientology brought guns to a peaceful protest. What does that tell you? What does it tell you if Scientology is bringing guns to a peaceful protest? What do you guys know? How did you... I don't even know who you are, Case. Let's... Oh. Tony Pierce brought Chris ice cream after he lost a family member. Okay. I have super chats. Okay. Oh, shit. How do I go to those? It's so hard. Oh, guys, I also got to charge my phone. It will. Yeah, it's going to remain peaceful. We have the cops here. We got everything. Jason, I've missed all your comments. Guys, I don't know how I go back to the super chats. It's so annoying. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Okay, here's one. A new way they're getting people is saying the Sea Org can save you in Russian and others. Chicago has 5 staff left, so it's a lot of Sea Org being sent in. It's what they do in South America. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, guys, I'm going to charge my phone for a hot minute. I'm going to, we'll see. Their security guard's looking real crankadoodles, man. This guy is so cranky. He will not talk to us. He will not do anything. I'm going to roll up my window here real quick because it's hot as fuck out here, guys. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to turn off. I'm going to charge my phone. We're going to, our security is sweet. Our security is sweet. All right. Hey, Miss Chief. Yeah, it's our, well, it's not our street. We have the sidewalks, but it is a public street. There are no parking signs. There is nothing that prevents people from parking here because it is a public street. That's the point. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to charge my phone. I'll be back in a bit. I love you all. Be safe. Stay cool. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right?